So I like shiny things. And because I like shiny things so much, I thought it would be a great idea to share with you guys my top 10 favorite shiny Pokemon. And let me just stress that they are my favorite shiny Pokemon. I'm not saying they're the best shiny Pokemon. I don't really know how anyone could be best because we're all just humans filled with opinions. And I'm sure a lot of people's opinions are different than mine. So back in the day, when I was just a wee little Pokemon trainer, I didn't even know that shiny Pokemon existed. I went into the Safari Zone. Now, if you've never played a Pokemon game, number one, what are you doing here? But in the Safari Zone, you don't get to use any of your Pokemon. You're just your trainer, so you get to throw Safari balls, bait, and like rocks and mud. So, back in the day, little old Kayla's running through the Safari Zone, and she's surfing, and she encounters a Psyduck. But the Psyduck was blue. And obviously, my mind just blew. It was like, what? Psyducks aren't blue, they're yellow! Yeah. Normally, right? So I threw everything I had at this Psyduck. Everything I had. And it just ran away. So I never actually got to catch it, and that broke my heart, and later I had to do research on actually what shiny Pokemon were. Imagine the shock I felt knowing how rare they were and how upset I was knowing that that Psyduck ran away from me. I still think about it. So next up on the list is Nidoking. And the reason I picked Nidoking is because I always really loved how Nidoking looked, but I hated that he was pink. Like, I really liked Nidoran, the female version of Nidoran, and I just, like, wish it grew up to look like Nidoking. So this entire time I was struggling with this. And then, lo and behold, Nidoking as a shiny, dark blue, and just looks so awesome. Kind of like a dragon. That's what he tends to remind me of. Next is Ninetales. Now, I love Ninetales. I think everybody loves Ninetales, and everybody tends to think that Ninetales is, excuse my language, badass. But have you ever seen Ninetales as a shiny? Yeah, badass! So, continuing down the list, number 7 is Vaporeon. Now, my favorite color is blue, but I just love the fact that shiny Vaporeon is just, like, pink and, like, just so much different than what you would think the blue Vaporeon would look like. And I just think it's cute, and I just like it. So it's just on my list. Next up is Ampharos? Ampharos? Can anybody tell me if I'm pronouncing that right? Ampharos. Now, when I first saw Ampharos, I was, like, super confused about the evolution, because I first saw it in Heart Gold and Silver up in the tower with the gym leader. But I never put 2 and 2 together that it came from Mareep, because I thought Mareep just evolved into Flappy. I didn't realize that Ampharos and Flappy part of the same evolution, because they look so different. And that always really bothered me. But shiny Ampharos is pink and wonderful, just like it should have been from the beginning. Moving on. So number 5 is Umbreon. And, like, there really is, like, no legitimate reason. Like, I really like Umbreon already, and he's black and has the yellow. But then shiny Umbreon, instead of the yellow, it's, like, electric blue. And I just think if I was a Pokemon trainer and I had a shiny Umbreon, we would just look so good together. Because blue is my color, if you didn't know that. So number 4 is Swellow. And I love the original colors of Swellow to begin with, but shiny Swellow kind of looks like a duck. And I really like ducks. They're just cute little animals, and I love them. And I would love a Swellow that kind of resembled a duck. Number 3 is Mudkip. Mudkip will always be hands down my favorite starter, also my first starter. And I love blue Mudkips, like, I like them. But the shiny version is, like, purple, and it's just adorable. Moving on, number 2 is Greninja. And the reason that Greninja is number 2 is because, like, instead of just being blue, he looks black with the red tongue. It just, like, the contrast is great, and it's also, like, the same Greninja color that I would use in Smash when I, like, change the color of that. So yeah. Number 1 is Lapras. And Lapras is actually the only shiny Pokemon that I actually have. Like, way back when, I just wanted one. I was just like, I just need a shiny Lapras, shiny Lapras, shiny Lapras, shiny Lapras. I'm not a shiny hunter, like, props to the people that shiny hunt, because I don't have the patience, but I think shiny Pokemon are so cool. So originally I didn't have a shiny Lapras, but one day I was wonder traded a shiny Kyogre. Shiny Kyogre is bright pink, by the way, if you didn't know. And that was super awesome. Like, whoever just, like, randomly sent out a freaking shiny legendary, bless ya. I didn't really care. Like, shiny Kyogre is hot pink. And as much as it was, I never really used legendaries on my team. And when I wanted a shiny Pokemon that I would always keep on my team. And Lapras is totally that Pokemon. I freaking love Lapras. So, I have this shiny Kyogre. And one day I see on Twitter that my friend actually had a shiny Lapras. And Manuel, if you're watching, thank you so much for trading me, because I cherish my shiny Lapras so much. So much. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment about your favorite shiny Pokemon, because I love to interact with you guys. And please subscribe, because it means the world to me. And follow me on Twitter, because I need more peeps on Twitter. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I just don't have too many people to talk to on there, and sometimes I think my tweets are really funny and nobody likes them.